Look at that. They're really together, you know? And that's exactly what they did. Look at it one more time. As a composer, I'm looking for this sense of grandeur, you know? Like it's like a fun performance. Hey guys, welcome back to Gubister Music YouTube channel. My name is Jakub Saputra and I'm a composer and a jazz pianist. If you're new to this channel, welcome, because I'm gonna do something new today that I haven't done before. Usually we talk about different aspects of music, from the mechanics of it to the psychological aspect of being a well-rounded musician. But today I'm gonna react to the Super Bowl halftime performance by The Weeknd. This is something that a lot of people are raving about in this last couple of days, which is understandably so, because Super Bowl is a huge thing for American people, especially. As a composer, I'm looking for this grandeur or something different in the performance, particularly in the arrangement or the producing side of it. Let's see what's going on. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Is that him? Oh yeah, that's him. That's him. Oh, nice. Look at the angle of the car. Yeah, it's on the angle, right? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Ta-da! Oops. Is that a choir? It's like a church choir. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Oh. There you go. That's our guy right there. You know what? A choir is always give like a sense of grandeur, you know, like some mysterious vibe into it, you know. But I think it's not the actual choir singing that. The reason why is because it looks like a smaller choir. It's not even like a small choir. I think what happened in the behind the scene is a couple of singers come together. Maybe they are not classically trained. That's what I heard. I don't think those singers are classically trained. I think they're just pop singers or singer in general, and maybe like 3 or 4 of them singing a couple of times, facing different directions from the mic, so it sounds like multiple people. It sounds small. The choir sounds small, so I don't think it's a real choir singing those lines. But let's see how it goes. His voice level is a little bit too low to my taste. I would love to hear more of his voice. Nice. Sounds like ACDC. Oh, that's not. I'm just trying to get you out the friend zone, 'cause you look even better than the photo. I can't find you, send me the info. Driving through the gated residential. Found out I think he sings for real, right? I don't think it's a. I think he sings to music. I mean, he sings it live. It's not like a recorded voice, you know. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, something gonna come up. I know this song. Well, I don't really know his music so far, but I know this one. I can feel my face. Do you hear that? Do you hear that choir? I don't think that's a real choir. I think it could be a sample, you know, it could be a choir sample. I don't think it's recorded live, but it sounds very processed and it doesn't sound very live to me. But I could be wrong. Actually, no. I think it's live. Chaotic, chaotic scene. Look at that. Look at that bass. I think that's pre-recorded. Change of pace. Pretty cool. Look at that move. You see that background vocal? Yeah, I don't think it's a choir at all. I think it's just like 3 to 5 people max. Oh, you hear that? Do you hear the drums taking a break and coming back in a different place? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So there's a hit on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's pretty cool. 3, 4, 1. That sounds nice. Oh, there's a real player over there. Looks like a real player though. I think he really played it. Or then probably just an actor. It's an 80 vibes, you know? The string sounds like that. So funny, oh. Oh. So funny, Remy. So funny, not Remy. Wow. No, they're just an actors. They're just an actors. Look at that. Look at that. You can tell by the way they hold the bow and how the arms is not actually moving. So it's supposed to be like this, right? They're not doing that. So those are actors. If those are actors, so I probably think that the first time around they didn't sing either. So that's just my guess. That's a pretty good guess. Ah, they're dancers. Yeah, they're just dancers. But the bowing direction is pretty accurate. Look at that. They're definitely not violinists, but the directions of the bow are together, like you would if you play in an orchestra or something. Look at that. So professional. Ah. This is pretty interesting because this song, it's actually, the basic rhythm is actually swan. But the hit is a straight tuplet. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. You know, that create a different textures in the music, which is very cool. The string. Very nice. Pop, pop, pop. Pa-da-da-da-da. There's a flute in there. Look at that. They're really together, you know? The dancing violinist. Wow, I have to say that whoever choreographed this, they know what they're doing. Because when the violin seems like they're doing whole bow, they actually do it. They actually did that. You really can tell that, you know, those are not a real violinist because the elbow are not moving at all. They were just like this, you know. But it's interesting to see some of them actually pretend that they're actually playing it very well, like they're a real violinist. They're together. Look at that. And down bow first, because down bow creates more accent, and that's exactly what they did. Look at it one more time. Pretty nice. Nice. The only thing that I'm kind of bummed about is the fact that the transitions between each songs are not very crafty. You know, it seems like everything has a hard cut instead of a mesh between the two. It seems like the producers doesn't really think about how they can emulate or elaborate some of the elements from the first songs to the second songs and then mesh it up somehow with some shared elements, so to speak. If a crafty composer, arranger, or a producer probably would have done that. But it's not something that I saw here. And I would love to see that, you know, because that's, as a composer, that's the beauty of it, you know. But that's what I would do, or I would attempt to do if I were the music directors or the arrangers of this whole project. But it's still an amazing music. It's still amazing performance so far. So let's keep going. So yeah, it's a hard cut, so that just changes. These boys are the boys in the hall earlier, in the little tunnel earlier, when they play I Can't Feel My Face. Is that what it means? When they have those covers, they cannot feel their face anymore. Oh, what is that in their hand? Looks like an LED light or something. There's something about a lot of people dancing in synchronized movement. It feels, you got goosebumps out of it, Oh, that's quick. From up top going all the way down in no time. Yeah, pretty cool. Nice. Look at the drums. Oh, very cool. Oh, it's getting faster. Okay. If this is the target tempo, what's that middle tempo for? There's 3 different tempos. From the hard cut to this point, I think this is the last song that they're gonna play. I think there's a disconnect right there. I don't know. I wanna go back. I wanna rewind a little bit and see what's going on. His last song before the one that we're gonna look into. Okay, this is it. So I thought there's gonna be a song right here. Yeah, there is a song right here. I think this is a House of Balloons song. Well, this is the first tempo, okay? Pay attention. This is the first tempo. Now, this is the second tempo, right? Let's start speeding up. This is the third tempo now. Okay, up to this point, from that hard cut right there, when he was in the stage, to this point, I see that the second rhythm with the hard drumming like that is not very coherent. I don't see the reason why those middle part has to be there, because he just keep running towards, like maybe they just want to add durations or something, but I just don't see any musical reasons for that to happen, because they can just easily change the tempo. They've been hard cutting anyway, but now they do accelerando to this new tempo twice. So I don't know, like the middle part doesn't really make sense to me. Maybe they tried the first time without that middle part and they don't like it, and they add that middle part a little bit. And it could be the thought process behind that, but I don't know. I just don't feel the middle part is necessary. The 90 disco, huh? Very nice. By the way, if you're curious about what is it called when there's a line that keep going and when the chord changes but that line still keep happening, it's called ostinato pattern. It's an ostinato figure. The note is keep repeating, repeating, repeating across all different chords. That creates a feeling of a uniformity, while actually everything is shifting, which is very cool. It happens a lot in classical music, in minimalism music. It happens a lot in pop. It's abounds because it just gives a sense of unity while actually creating also a tensions, a harmonic tension, because those notes are also fit in a different context of a different harmony. The discrepancy that makes everything sounds interesting. Oh, the ostinato figures actually changes. I have a thing for the snare sound. So 90s, but sounds a little tighter. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at the firework. Wow. Looks like a fun performance. Oh, wow. It's quite an abrupt ending. It's like, I think it's a half cadence ending, which just happens all the time. But I don't know, I feel like there's something a little bit at odd in that ending. It's quite an abrupt ending. Let me see why I think it's an abrupt ending. I think I know why, and this is also probably very subjective, but I think the reason why it's an abrupt and not a very strong ending is because he basically stopped the song in a half cadence, which is we as a listener expect something more to come. But also, if you listen to everything, the layers of the synth and also all those things doesn't cut right at the same time. Da 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 da. Touch. When he say touch, it should have been like only the percussions, but pad and all the strings is still like lingering. So that's what makes it inconsistent. That's why I think it's not a very strong ending. I don't know if it's thought of, or maybe the Weeknd just decided to do that staccato touch at the end, but I don't know. I don't know what's the plan was behind the productions, but that's what I think the ending is a little bit abrupt and not very strong, to be honest. It's a 13 minutes and 38 seconds performance. So it's a long performance. It has to be ended with such a convincing ending, Either it's so huge or so abrupt, but a beautiful abrupt, not an inconsistent abruptness, But overall, I would love to see some more craftness and some wit in the arrangements, because there's a lot of opportunity to do so. And there's a little bit of attempt to be a little bit more orchestral. I want to hear a little bit more horn, Like French horn can cut through a thick layer of orchestra, and I believe it can also cut through a thick layer of synth and all those drum set and all those bass line. French horn can do that, without overwhelming the whole musical context. So that's a missing opportunity, I think. But that's the choice of the producers. Maybe he himself producing it. That's one thing. And the second thing is the abruptness of all the transitions. One song ends, just started a new song right away without any crossover transitions. That's what makes it interesting, I wanna say that if you can make people think that it's still in the same song, but suddenly you are in the second song already, that would be amazing, you know. As a composer, you want to do that. You want to make people feel like we are not ending it yet. We never ends, but oh, we're in different situations. We're in different song. We're in different atmosphere already. So that what makes it interesting. As a composer, that's our job, to make people know that we are in a different place without telling them that we are in a different place, musically speaking. That's the second missed opportunity that I think. But overall, he's a great singer, not technical singer, but he looks very fun. He have a lot of fun doing it, you know, jumping around, running around. So overall, it's still a great performance. The sound, it's amazing. There's a lot of different layers of synth. You can feel like you're in the 20th centuries because there's some 90s elements in there. You can feel some R&B. So that's different vibe, different genre, so to speak, different colors, different textures, makes everything just sound so beautiful and so interesting. It makes people want to keep hearing you. I really enjoy this performance. So what do you think? What do you think I missed in this performance? Is there something that I missed hearing it? Maybe I can catch it the second time I listen it around. Or what makes you like it? Tell me in the comments below. And let's see what we can learn from this arrangement or from this performance so far. Well, that's it, folks. That's my reactions to the Super Bowl halftime show by The Weeknd. And I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed that too. And if you want me to react to another video, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell so you're gonna be the first to know when I upload the next video. Well, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.